Good morning, Carrie here with Monday Motivation for you. Today we're going to go over what drives you. We're going to talk a little bit about motivation. So basically we'll be covering today how to get motivated, where does motivation come from, and how to keep motivated, keep yourself motivated. It's not always easy, right? So what I'm going to do is start with a quote from Zig Ziglar that you may have heard of. It is, people say that motivation doesn't last long. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we do it daily. So I'm going to share today with you a couple tips on how you can find your motivation and how to keep that. All right? You've had those days when you just feel overwhelmed, you feel lost, you don't know what the next step is, you're not even sure where to start, right? We've all been there. Even successful people feel that as well. But they have a secret tip that I'm going to share with you today on how they sustain that motivation. Where do they find that drive that keeps them pushing forward so that they are successful? And we're going to go over those tips right now. So tip number 1, have a goal. You must have a goal. It's essential. You need to know where you're going. Just like when you're in the car, you don't just get in the car and drive anywhere. You know where you're going. You know whether you're going to Target to get some goodies. You know whether you're going to a restaurant for dinner. You know whether you're going to mom's house to go visit. You have a destination. You know where you're going, right? So you need to have a dream. You have to have a goal. You have to know what that fitness looks like, that end result that you want to look like. Maybe you have a financial goal. What does that look like? Does it look like $10,000 in your savings account? Maybe it's $50,000. Have the goal. Think about it. Dream about it. Love it. Feel it. How does it feel at the end when you really reach that goal? So you have to know where you're going. And that's number 1. Number 2, the secret to motivation. It is your willpower. You've got to dig deep. You've got to think real deep inside. What is that goal for you? Why do you want it so bad? What is it going to do for you? How does it feel? How would it feel if you were to reach your goal weight? How would that change your life? Would it change your life? If you did save that $10,000 or $28,000, $50,000, paid off your debt, and you have no debt to pay your debt clean, how would that feel? Would that feel relaxed? Whew, I can have no more bills to pay or outstanding debt. I have more freedom. How does that feel? You reached your goal weight. How does that feel? Does that make you feel light and more confident in your bathing suit, confident that you did it? How does that make you feel? Everyone's different. So number 3, kind of already covered number 3, really think about it. What drives you? What's that end result? You have to find that drive, remind yourself of that drive daily, and you do that by writing it down. Write it down on a full sheet of paper, write down your big goals, what that means to you, what that end result looks like, and then take 1 or 2 lines from that summary and read that daily. In the morning, preferably, is the first thing you see in the morning and right before you go to bed. Read it daily. Get excited about that goal and feel it. What does it feel like when you actually reach it and obtain that goal? You have to feel it. That way, that's what gets you excited to work and get up in the morning and do your workout. Or to save the extra money, put that extra money in your savings account. That feeling is what motivates you. That's where your willpower comes from. So what is the real reason why you want to work out or maybe save money? We're going to dig a little deeper here to help inspire you with some of your own ideas. Some of you work out or want to reach your goal weight to feel more energized, to feel more confident in your bathing suit. Maybe it's to look stunning for your next class reunion. Maybe it's to help encourage and motivate and inspire your spouse. It's a great way to motivate your spouse to get them moving. When they see your results, they're going to want to do it too. Maybe you want to be a good role model for your kids in setting the example of what a good meal plan looks like. That exercise can be fun. It's not a chore. You have to find something that's fun for you. Maybe it's not working out. Maybe it's a sport that you do. You play tennis every day. Your kids see you active, they're going to want to be active and stay active. They learn a lifestyle. This is the way we do life. This is the way mom's done it. This is the way I guess we do it. And yes, it has to be kind of selfish. It has to be about you and your lifestyle that you want to achieve. You can't be reaching this goal for someone else. You have to do it for you. It has to be selfish. It has to make you feel good. So really think long and deep. Take some time. Take a day. Take a couple hours to do this. This is about you. You've got to do the work up front. Take some time for yourself. That way you know where you're going, and then you know what you're working towards. And it's going to help you willpower every day. Okay? What else? So this is where your motivation comes from, deep inside. And I want you to ask yourself daily, what drives you? And what gives you the greatest motivation? Ask yourself daily. Reread your notes daily as well. Tell yourself daily that you are passionate and that you're a go-getter, because you are passionate about your dreams and you are a go-getter. So go get it done today and have a beautiful